Let's take a look at the Keurig Mini single cup coffee brewer. Recently picked this up. I believe the model is B31 and it may be equivalent to the B30. I'm not 100% sure on that, but I picked this one up from Bed Bath & Beyond using a coupon. And one of the things I like about this compared to other models is it's very nice and small and compact. It also doesn't store any water in it. And if you're only brewing a cup at a time, it works really well because you just basically pour in enough water to make a cup, and then it doesn't store water in it. And so, it just works pretty well. But mainly it's nice and compact compared to other units, and it works quite well. So these are different flavors of Keurig K-Cups. They call them K-Cups. And for those of you who aren't familiar with the system, the coffee is stored in these little cups right here. And so it's a single brew system. It brews one cup at a time, and I'll show you that in a minute. I'm going to brew a cup of coffee here. It's totally BPA free, so the K-Cups and the unit do not have BPA in them. And it works very well. It brews a nice cup of coffee. The unit came with this pack, a variety pack of 12 K-Cups, all different flavors and stuff like that, and I think one tea as well. Then I also picked up a Starbucks house blend. This is regular medium roast caffeinated, coffee. Pretty good coffee. The Starbucks one I do recommend. It's one of the better K-Cups that I have tried for regular coffee. And then right here on the left is Newman's own Newman's Special Decaf. This is a decaf coffee. And if you like decaf, I recommend the Newman's own Special Decaf because it's organic coffee. And it's also decaffeinated with a water process. Some of the other coffees are decaffeinated with chemicals, so that was something that was a little bit of a concern for me. This medium roast Newman's own decaf is pretty good for decaf coffee, and I really like it and recommend it. So that's just something to be aware of if you like to drink decaf coffee. So that's what I'm going to brew today. I'm going to brew one of the Newman's own decaf, and I'll just set that out here. So first what I'm going to do is turn on the unit, and as you can see, the first step it guides you through here with icons and everything, but it's saying, you need to add water on the top. So I'll just go through this real simple. So as I mentioned, it does not store any water. So what you want to do is just have your coffee cup and just fill it up with water, and as much coffee as you want. Now, if you're making coffee for a guest or whatever, you can say, do you want room for milk or cream? Yes or no. They'll say yes or no, and then you can fill it up appropriately. If you want a full cup of black coffee without room for milk or cream, then you would obviously have a cup of water and fill it up to the top. If they need room for milk and cream, then you maybe won't fill it up as much. But the fact that this doesn't store water is kind of nice, so you basically just fill it up with fresh water for every cup. So I just pour in water in the top here. All right. Then I put my cup under here, close the top, and when I open this lever, you can hear the water dripping down from the place on the top where I poured it into the machine. So then I'm going to put the K-Cup in and then just simply close it. When I do so, it punctures a hole in the top of the K-Cup as well as in the bottom because it's an airtight seal. That's part of the benefit of using the K-Cups. The coffee is kept fresh in this completely airtight seal. And then I'm just going to hit brew. It's really as simple as that. Now it takes about 2 minutes to brew. And as it's brewing, I'm going to talk about, because it takes 2 minutes here and don't want to have you just sit in silence while it's brewing, but as it's brewing, I'm going to go ahead and get another little piece that I purchased, which is called an Ekobrew. And what the Ekobrew does is it enables you to use regular coffee, a non-K-Cup. And so this is it here. This is the Ekobrew. This is what it comes in. It's a reusable filter for Keurig single cup brewers. It's also BPA free. It's dishwasher safe. No need to remove the Keurig filter holder, and you can use your own coffee for when you brew. And it saves up to 80% on coffee costs, what it says. I have found, getting the K-Cups online via Amazon or whatever, you can get a pretty good deal if you buy them in bulk especially. But anyway, you can hear this thing brewing. The coffee's going to be coming out in just a minute here. But anyway, this is the Ekobrew thing, and it's just a little insert that's the same size as a K-Cup that goes into the Keurig machine. And this actually, you can just put your coffee in here. You fill this up 2/3 of the way with normal, regular coffee grounds. And it works to make a cup of coffee just with your own coffee. So I recommend this thing too. This is quite good if you want to use your own coffee instead of using the K-cups or whatever. One of the nice things about the Ekobrew insert is that you don't have to remove anything from the Keurig machine. Keurig makes their own insert as well. However, it requires you to remove the built-in Keurig insert first. So that's a little bit of a hassle. I like this one better. This one does not require you to remove anything. This insert will just go in. So anyway, as you can see, the coffee's coming out. And it's a real nice hot cup of coffee. Also, depending on the roasts that you buy, you have medium roast or darker roast or whatever, there's going to be more coffee in the pod. And you can kind of see that, like if you hold up the pod to the light, you can't see it in this video, but if you hold up the pod to the light, you can kind of see how much coffee is in there. That will determine the roast, like how dark or light it is. But as you can see, I have a nice hot cup of coffee here in less than 2 minutes. And that's pretty much it. So I've got my cup of coffee here, and it's a good cup of coffee. So let me also put this aside real quick. And I can also show you this right here. Sometimes you get a little bit of overflow water in here, so this little insert comes out and you can pour the water out. But also, if you want to put a larger mug underneath here, like maybe a travel mug or something, you can do that because this piece comes right out. So all in all, it's a nice, concise design. I like the fact that it doesn't constantly store water in the unit. So you just pour water in as you need it. And it works very well. So I do recommend it. Thanks for watching this video. Any questions or comments, as always, please feel free to leave them. See you in my next video. And please thumbs up this video if you liked this video as well.